Hello, this is Gabe Newell. There they go.
Even if she gets a good Deso timing.
What did they ban over OD?
Grant?
You guys remember?
I do. Give me a. I actually do. Give me. Let the brain. The hamsters are running the wheels up
Wait,
there.
hang on. Open up the Twitch stream. We're on a delay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Quick. We're going before the draft disappears.
God, I can't type right now.
Right, chat will be spamming it anyway. Chat, do not spam the wrong hero.
God, there's an ad.
What is this advertising? Oh. It's pretty fun.
God damn it, BT.
How do I not know?
Company.
I should know this.
What was it? We're going to find out very, very soon.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, 10
But
seconds left.
Until then, this Leshrac, he's playing in the bottom lane. Obviously, the safe lane, the Leshrac paired up
Somebody
with
said
Ogre.
you can't disjoint.
I mean, Owen's obviously the safe lane player, so I digress and give all my...
I'm going to have to say I'm going to test that in a lobby then.
Chat. Nobody's saying
Nobody's saying. Literally, chat, come on. They don't even know. They don't even know. They weren't even watching. Chat.
Ooh, a little bit of script. You got to watch out for that skewer, obviously. You don't want to get put up on that hill. He'll just push one. I like it. And that'll be a 2 for 2.
TA. Somebody said TA.
Yeah, that was correct.
One person. Do we believe?
No, it was correct.
There's one said Pugner.
No. Pugner was banned in the second phase by the
I
other
remember that
team.
for sure.
All right, so
Yeah.
the Droid TV was just wrong.
No,
Come
TA
on.
is correct, 100%. I remember now. There's going to be a stun coming
they
out.
banned Pugnup because it made the OD better.
Yeah, we talked about
And they
that.
picked left track. And then they still picked... Like,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
not
know,
paying
man.
close enough attention.
I can't believe
chat.
they give them
Yeah.
OD.
Seems like a very
Well, let's
good
see.
overview.
You know, they obviously put a lot of. They have a lot of belief in their Mag lineups. And you know, hey, who's to say if the game goes on like last game and they do get the space for this PA to just free farm with the Empower, we should just become this unkillable beast that can dish out a 2,000 damage
Blood
crit.
bottom. Bye.
So, when is Boombox playing Mag in the PA lane? I thought they were going to make Centaur solo at first.
Yeah, same. Instead, they just feed first. But he might die too. He's getting right-click down, fly, right-click after click. There's a lightning. There's a kill. And, oh, God, the crumble.
This ain't a great start.
Meanwhile, you know what Boomy has done so far in this lane?
What's that?
He's fake skewered like 20 times. Because all he can do is skewer crit into the tower. That is
That
like
is your
the
play. Yeah.
That is the upside of this lane. The downside is you do literally nothing.
Sounds like a pretty big downside, Cap, I
Yeah.
would say.
Oh, hang on.
Another bottom lane.
Is he getting out of this time?
Don't get him again. They're going
Oh,
to
no,
Dude, our TT might die here.
4. Oh, there's a
Get the
tree on
fifth
ground.
stack? Oh, you got the fifth stack?
It's still not enough, I don't believe.
No, but it's low enough to force him back.
Hey, maybe they could get enough stacks on fly. He's a little low. Top lane, Boomy.
That's a solo kill.
Yeah,
by the
Crit
way.
was just sort of chasing him down.
He just
throwing
bumped
out-
double mill talisman
Oh.
base, by the way, so he's going to come back.
And he didn't even take damage from the Mag, because Mag is Magnus.
And Ramses
Yeah,
is.
okay.
He doesn't do damage to you
Oh,
as a hero. I was like, oh, he's not going to wait the time? Oh, the Mag probably just never right-clicked him. I mean, we're laughing, but, I mean, the Mag, we talked about it. Mag's not a laner. That's real bad. Sure, you have Empower, you can fall back to the jungle, but you got to get levels, and right now, they're getting
And you've
bullied
got to have
through lanes.
jungle to fall back to. You know, if EG sort of crushes it from the start, you're not going to have that space to get out and farm.
Yep.
Oh, he got the skewer!
Oh, that's what he's been looking for.
Is it enough? He's taking a... Wait.
Oh, it's enough.
It's enough.
There we go. That's what it's about. Boomy. The
Gotta
plan
do it.
all along.
The 1% play.
And it works. If you
Again, the downside is,
you're a Mag.
well, you're a mag. Also, Skywrath is just going to come back with full health.
Full mana, full health, as you said.
He has to do the walk of shame, though.
TP.
That's at
That's
least.
great.
Oh,
Oh, he got lead in the top. He scored it back in. Ramsey's dead.
got it.
Holy shit.
Boomy.
Boomy's a genius.
yep, not a good laner. Who said that?
That
Not
was
me,
Who
not
said
me.
that?
I'll
Who
be
said that?
honest. I'll
Boomy.
still hold to it.
I'll be honest, it was Cap.
Dude, Mag is a bad laner, but Boomy is a good laner, so Boomy's a god.
If he does it again,
then it's...
He's a couple of seconds. Skewer's gonna be there. Oh, he lost his carry though. He lost his carry, but he got Ramsey. Oh,
there's creeps under the tower as well.
Ramsey's just gonna turn and just start trading hits.
And like it, Ramses did go for the Orb of Venom. We see, I'd say like 50% of LCs. You're against 2 melee heroes. Why not?
Invisibility.
But what about middle lane? We haven't talked too much about. 18-11 now on Abed going up against his Bloodseekers.
Oh, look at Mag. Do you see that glyph? He popped glyph to make it so the imprisonment doesn't kill the 2 CS that Abed walked away from.
Nice play, but then he gets a haster and he glyphs the creeps back himself. And gets silent.
I think they're right. You know, this lane, it's just incredibly hard lane to polarize. And he's getting a lot of CS out of it. You know, anytime you're a melee hero against an OT, you're going to have a bad time in lane. But Mac, he's certainly making the best of it. He's doing a fantastic job in that 1v1.
And Arteezy, he just whips the stun right there. They should get fly. Another stun's going to fly. There's poison. Is it enough to kill? It is not. Has a health potion.
Doesn't anymore. That health potion is gone.
It's a nice play, and that just means the Bloodseeker is going to be super strong now until that Ogre heals. Well, I guess not super. It's only level 1 thirst. Not too thirsty. Oh, bounty runes. That's going to be 4 for bounty runes for Adroit.
Now, Sumi is going to need a bit of help here. We'll turn with the dagger towards Crit. It's getting blocked up by Ramses. Jumps back in. They'll lose the PA, but Boomy will find the trade.
Yep, he'll get the solo kill. It's like, sweet. I'll take this. And the Skewer under tower. There's no way this is going. He has level 2 press. He could actually... I thought he was going to die for the kill.
Yeah.
He might have been able to.
Yeah, he had... Well, the nuke was still on cooldown for a couple of seconds when... But yeah, if that nuke was there, that Mag would have been very, very dead.
And a pretty fast-paced game. 9 kills in 5 minutes.
I mean, I'm very impressed with how Mac's doing. I think what you said at the start that you heard is absolutely right. You know, Mac against Arbed, he's been playing the matchups very well, and especially in this game, as in a situation where this is not an easy matchup to play. But Mac's, he's cruising. He's he's sure he's not winning it, but as a Bloodseeker against an OD, I think he's very happy. 32-12.
Dire are scanning.
There's going to be a Dire scans the Ogre. He's only level 2, but the Centaur too scared. Wants to go to that shrine, but dang, he's going the real long way around.
Look at that big stack.
Oh, it's
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They got some mag stacks going on here. But the danger is that EG does have heroes that can invade. It's like very few cords that can do it effectively. Gyro's one, Leshrac is another. So good at taking stacks away. Oh, Mac is just gonna get dumpstered.
Now I'm gonna have the team in for Booby. Oh, he's looking for his patented skewers into towers. I'm gonna go for it. Fly is a bit of a tanky boy. Maybe with CML, I can try a bit of a go here. Disruption set up. Boomy can't really get in position to grab backwards though, and they'll let the Ogre walk. See what top lane Ramsey still continue to get uncontested farm. Natsumi struggling a little bit, but the same to be said on the other side of the map. It's both Natsumi and Arteezy on about similar CS at the moment. Those safe lanes.
Close to 6 can jungle a little bit quicker with that. Obviously, the PA with the stacks. The best thing is you're like, oh, there's no way anyone can take those ancients. You pop blur, they can't attack you. You can attack them. Pretty easy way of taking stacks. What level is our power? That's the question. It's level 2. Need more cleave. OD going treads plus triple null here. Gonna go Veil next. Pretty standard. Bottom lane, we're gonna see a Centaur will get the stop. Is the skill on Arteezy? It should be. It is. Nice job there, seeing that the supports are gone. Fly's getting chased down right now by this BA. They're trying to invade. There's a rupture. Fly's just dead here, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Crit and Abed are here, but you ain't getting a save, yeah.
Dude, look at Bocarino min-maxing this kill on Arteezy because he's got the tower up.
Now he's dead. Oh, no.
He really wanted to protect the siege wagon, and sometimes I totally get that.
Yeah,
you get this idea into your head, like it's so important to protect the siege wagon in an undefended push like that, that you just like max it too far and you end up dying.
And that's a pretty tough kill because you just gave 261 plus a lot of experience. Skywrath will be level 5 now, and It's a 1,000 gold lead, and you said it. Ramses is free farming. We're just gonna fight. There's gonna be Boomy going down, and this is the thing. EG's farming all 3 lanes, and currently it's just PA farming the jungle and the other
But
3.
it's a very stacked jungle. It's a lot of potential gold that Natsumi's getting to pick up here. He's going to look for another stack on the Ancients.
Watch out for the double prowlers, though.
Does he get that stack? It
Let's
should.
see. He got the stack and he got the other camp.
Yeah, that is so much money here.
It is.
And with Blur back up, he can farm this. It's relatively safe. You just need to be careful of maybe EG wandering over there. We saw obviously Fly trying to get in and sort of keep an eye on the situation.
He started at 770 gold before this.
Dude,
so
I want
we'll
some
see where he
straight up maths saved right when we see the final number.
ends. Okay.
Yeah.
We can wait this
I want
out.
the exact increase.
Let's say 800 gold, just for a tick.
Oh.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Uh-oh. Look at the HP regen.
No,
He's so close to killing them, but those little purple prowlers.
Dude, look how much HP regen they have. They have 40.5 a second on those
you
neutrals.
gotta kill the little ones.
Yeah. He actually can't anymore with Blur on
No,
cooldown.
they're back up to full HP.
Radiant are scanning.
I actually didn't know that all the
HP
prowlers
regen, yeah.
stack.
Yeah, it's real good if you can.
You have to take out the small ones first.
Also, did you guys know that there's a debuff placed on them when they get stacked?
I did not, but
I
I'm
did
going
not
to see
know.
a duel here. This might just be a kill on center. No, they get the 6, so he won't get the damage. Probably still going to go down, but they'll just right-click him, and now, uh-oh, CML getting run down by this Orb of Venom Legion Commander.
I think that those ancient prowlers, they were the end of it for him. They can't kill those ancients, and now he's just going to walk in. They can kill these ancients. So they'll take away an extra bit of gold that was sitting there for Adroit and increase this lead already. 10 minutes in, it's going to be reaching towards the 5k lead for EG. All 3 cores at the top of the board.
Yep, and Ramses, he stole a lot of those. He is currently top of the net. I mean, when you see the top net worth, all 3 being the same team's cores, that you know it's a little bit rough.
Especially this early as well. 10 minutes in, the game is still young.
It is, it is. They need this, and the problem is, it feels like, I mean, CML is obviously the captain. It feels like he's putting a lot on himself, right? As a Shadow Demon 5, until this Centaur gets like a blink and even goes it, he's like the only playmaker. That's never good if you're the 5 position Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that's Magline.
Yeah, it is, exactly.
They just don't do anything at this point in the game because everyone just wants to hit neutral creeps with their Empower. It's what literally every USC's pub looks like, except for there's no Empower in those games. It's 2 cores farming up jungle nonstop while a 3rd core tries to collect some waves, and that is going to be Bokareen for maybe giving away duel. Yeah.
And he has a full blade mill already on Legion plus 5 gold, so he's got the build against that PA. They're going to push a tower. And so when do you think this like Empower lineup comes online? The Bloodseeker going BKB.
It's like 25 minutes.
So you could, as a PA, getting a little closer to death, so has one of the mithril hammers.
I mean, it's all. I always like to think, you know, with a PA, it doesn't matter if you're behind. If you get that deso and you jump a couple of crit, you probably need at least 2 or 3, I'd say, and then someone will die. Somebody will die. So they get fly out of position. Stampede's going to be used to try and catch down another. Won't quite be able to get on top of crit as the rest of them will back away. If you get that deso timing, and you can find yourself in a situation where you can sort of, you know, get on top of one of EG's members without the backup being. The problem is, as we've seen in sort of this game and last game, EG has been incredibly good at playing as a team. You know, you sort of look from 15 minutes onwards in that last game, they were never in a situation where someone was getting left behind, unless it was sort of like the 5. Fly was there. It was a death that they could happily allow and keep the game plan on a straight path. But for the most part, they don't lead cores going out alone from a certain point. When they realize they're ahead, they know how to make sure that they don't lose that advantage, EG.
To counter that point, though, I would say that PA needs RNG to be able to one-shot people.
Yeah, sure.
OD, meanwhile, does not need RNG to one-shot PA. If you look at PA's intelligence, it's very low. She has very low...
How much in we talking?
She has very low mana cost spells for a good reason. Her intel gain is terrible.
1.4 level. She's currently only at 37.
So how much damage was a Sanity's do, Grant?
Right now, let me do the math.
He's already got over 100 intelligence.
I would say well over 1,000 damage, Owen. and that could just be a straight up lie. Who
I'd
truly
say
knows?
with a few hits with the Arcane Orb, yeah, I'll give you 1,000. Now, with the Veil. He's got the Veil. Yeah, okay, 1,000 damage, I can see it.
But the PA is about to die, maybe not. Nice blink straight away, but not nice enough. Now they're just going to chase down his Centaur as well. Gets a stun, but attack is pressed. There's going to be another duel when Rupture goes up. They all get out of silence except for Ramses, and well, they're stuck in their base now at 14 minutes in. And that's the day, right? You have this OD securing late game. You have a Lushrek and a Ramses on this Legion who can just push towers. I don't know where you make this plays, because you're going to have an empowered PA and Bloodseeker, but they can't really leave their base.
Do you think Adroit would be in a better position right now if they first pick Cole?
Well, Owen, that's a pretty loaded question. A lot of ifs and buts, a lot of cherries and nuts, as Christmas says. But would you?
As Christmas says.
As my old Christmas says.
Didn't we look up this saying last time you tried to say it?
I mean, I'm not saying the saying. I'm just letting you know who says it.
Christmas.
Father
Christmas said it.
Oh, by the way. Oh, can they get him? They're gonna get crit. Nice crits there. And he's getting close to Deso, but guess who's moving forward? It's through the boot to travel left track. They do get out of there. Nice usage of the ulti from Centaur. Oh yeah, Christmas is starting. I went to the store today. There's already the Christmas section up.
Oh no.
Get me out, man.
I love it. You guys don't, but what? How do you not? Dude, the best part was when I worked at Walmart was I got to control the boombox in the garden center because I was at. All I put on was the Trans-Siberian Orchestra 24/7. Their Christmas music, and I loved it.
That's good stuff.
It was the same 7 songs, but I loved it.
Did you work the garden a lot?
Yeah, for 2 years straight.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was an outdoor garden man myself at Lowe's.
Yeah, I know, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I think you did know, you just forgot because you hate me or something. It's like a whatever.
Are you like an expert in sort of gardening fair and stuff?
Yeah, do you need help with your tulips?
What do I do to a tulip?
You want to trim it around the edge, obviously about a ½ centimeter around. I'm making this up, but it sounds good.
I don't know any flower that you trim around half a... What flower are you trimming the edges off of?
My tulip.
Well, you know.
You do trim the tulips, though. It sounds right.
Yeah, thank you.
The tulips need to be trimmed.
No. That's not, no.
Oh, Abed just got a tower. He is very rich right now. This OD feels like, as you said, he can pretty much one-shot either of the cores at this point. Probably can with a couple of hits.
Also, so it's not trim the tulips. It's tiptoe through the tulips.
Tiptoe?
Yeah, that's a saying.
What does that mean?
Well, what it means, but it means LLC's gonna be stuck underneath tier 3.
They get the skill back. Max put himself in a bit of a dangerous place, but Ramsey's down. This big kill as a Legion that was very, very farmed, and he's now gone. Now putting an end to the first
Artur, yeah,
dead as well.
All right, just watch out.
Can they get more from this? They've got TPs coming in. They're going to try and catch up Abed.
They have a 4-step. Oh, he didn't get over the cliff.
Oh, he RP'd me. He's landed it.
Oh, Garino, that wasn't the stop.
Oh, and that's the sound that he's dropped. And now boom.
Nice. And the misses. It's one, though.
Now get yourself back in there. That's
He might.
He wants to. And that was a defense without the Desolator done. If the Deso...
I don't think he's going Deso. Yeah.
Oh, is he just going to BKB?
Yeah. He's going BKB.
Okay. Surprisingly, they're going to try to dive. Will he get shadowing before he gets uphill? Maybe. Nope, Odie's silenced. All his damage is just pretty much neutered. Wow. A very, very good fight there from Adroit.
That's a hold and a half.
Yeah, they get the Ramses, who's very, very farmed. They get Arteezy, who's just kind of ruptured as a Leshrai with boots of travel first. Well, where do you run after that? Nowhere.
I think Natsumi's choice to the BKB is like really smart. They were getting run over by this EG lineup. They couldn't really fight back until, you know, Ramses make that questionable duel play.
So what do you do with this B? Do you just go in then? Because it feels like the last fight you just throwing daggers in. It was pretty good.
I think it's a
Oh, he's just looking for this, but again, there's a Stewart back. Ramses is separated from the team. Will drop a jewel, but he's going to end up giving away jewel damage. A defensive disruption there from CML that can turn for more. Demonic plays down in the stop, follow up bot. He's got the control. more save will be there from Arbed, keeping Arteezy alive, but already lost to EG. Arbed, he's trying to step in for the kill on BKB. Now Sumi committing onto the ledge track. Arteezy's dead. The 3 gone, but Arbed and Fly, they are starting to clean up. BKB wearing off on that Sumi. Arbed is free to go to work. Booming will try and separate him, but Fly has the stun, blows up the PA. Arbed will clean up Boomy as well. As it looked like Adroit there, we're going to get a bit of a chance with that BKB on the PA, but they just couldn't kill enough heroes quick enough, right? Arbed just gets left, ignored the whole fight as they try and focus down the easier kills. BKB ends and free cleanup for the OD.
I think this is what we kind of, I assume what EG wanted after this TI, right? With this like draft, like anyone can carry the game. We saw Ramses was carrying it early game. He's now having a rough game, but look at Arbed. As you said, not one person attacked him once. He was at 48 intelligence, still is. Didn't even have ult. He just teed up on him because they were so focused on Arteezy and Ramses.
Can they catch him now? I mean, he was shown in that lane, sticking around a little long, but it's hard. It's already
a huge kill.
Yeah, got himself far enough away with that Hurricane Pike push. Second BKB is now out and done, so at least for Mac, he can now join the front lines and feel a whole lot less vulnerable against this heavy magic damage of EG. But again, it's how much they can get done during those BKB durations with the PA and the Build Seeker. As soon as those end, if they haven't won the fight in that sort of 10 and obviously diminishing time scale seconds, it's going to turn south pretty quick.
Scary part for Adroit is the fact that they are building into really early game, right? Double early BKBs. And they're not winning fights against EG. Meanwhile, EG, they haven't built themselves a single BKB yet. They've gone all very, like, a little bit greedy items. They've gone for a bit of luxury. You know, we're going to see Arbed go for Shivas before he goes for BKB. Feels that's a requirement. We have a Hand of Midas on Fly. He was able to pick that up. These guys are not going to fall off anytime soon. Meanwhile, Adroit's BKB's durations are just going to get lower and lower as time goes on. So I need Adroit to make like a convincing team fight win in this next one. I need them to actually take some map control for themselves because they are running out of neutrals to farm with this Empower lineup.
And this is their second smoke in about a minute here. They didn't get anything out of that last one. They did it to try to get the 20-minute runes, but there's gonna sit behind the Centaur now. Hope something happens.
It is scary though because Sanity's Eclipse is back online. If there's another fight where Arbed gets ignored, he's going to be able to turn and blow them up after the BKB finish.
Yeah, level 4 bloodlusted OD. Have fun.
How is that a talent? Okay, by the way, this completely imbalanced level 10 Skywrath Mage. You have 20 movement speed.
Hell yeah.
30% experience gain. How is the experience gain number bigger than the movement speed number? What? That's not okay.
Cap, I agree. You know, I'm being a little more
that is
calm,
ever going
but
20 movement speed.
I don't know. Some guy who wants to fly. Oh, he is using the Crimson Wings, by the way, the red one.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That's another expensive.
It was a gift. Nah, he doesn't get the...
Who gave it to him?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't say?
It does, but I have no clue.
Who is how do you pronounce that?
3420, I have no clue.
GG.
That is not a name.
Those are cool because they throw out the red bolts as well. And well, Natsumi, he is getting close now to the Deso. So BKB Deso is going to be up at about 23 minutes. Level 16 as well. Pretty much this next fight that you take, if your PA does die, you might just be done. It's very similar to the last game.
Deso's nearly there. 100 gold. So BKB plus Empower.
Oh, they're looking for this mag. No man will get away. Has the full Vlad's blink actually on this Magnus.
I mean, we saw last fight. He was able to hit a nice RP. Unfortunately, they didn't have Box sort of in the position to the follow-up Who Stomp. But there's that potential. If EG push up and get caught out by a great RP skew onto the high ground, they will have the damage to kill those heroes very easily during the RP duration, or at least one of them. Right? There's going to be some saves, but if they get even the OD or the LC, suddenly one of those big saves is taken away from EG's toolset, and you are going to see the PA get the kills.
Seems EG, they're just fine farming this jungle. Meanwhile, they're kind of stuck to their own triangle in like this middle base area-ish. They don't really want to push out to their own jungle because neither team has wards up there. they want to do Roche. Obviously, Adroit, they take Roche very quick with the Deso PA. EG, not the quickest.
Okay, the smoke needs to succeed for Adroit, and I think that's you running down river with the smoke is never a good idea. Don't play the low ground with your smoke.
Oh, here we go.
Fortnite skewer.
Set up strange. The Blood Bright will put the blade mail, gets himself away. The Ramses will not die.
Wow.
Dude, he's so fast.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's bloodlust, man.
Move speed by 14% with the phase boots and the casual wind lace we've seen more and more people go for.
Dire's bottom tower is under
ED
attack.
and they are going to Roche. I like this. If you can get it with the PA, they have to know something's up. And guess what? Arteezy won't be at the fight immediately. He just boots back home, but now he'll TP back to the shrine. And we might have a fight going fly. Will he go in tanky style?
It's all about when Adroit used the BKBs, they're going to use them now. They're doing
dead.
that. All of the BKBs out. They cannot kill the PA. They jump across and over. They found fly as well. 2 heroes down already. Now Arbed's going to be the focus back. Trying to go when he got the BKB, but he has no damage. Arbed taking nothing there with the ammo that he's built up with that plate man. Now he can turn Savage. He's dropped down as well as the odds. They'll nuke out Bloodseeker and force them away from the pit.
Are they just going to get
They
this
still
Roche
have the
now?
RP. They can get in there somehow, but they're not going to be able to find the timing. EG will be able to walk forward, claim the Roche for themselves. Again, Adroit trying to their best to fight with the BKBs. They do get 2 kills, but a buyback from Rams and still losing the Roshan. And of course, each and every time those BKBs getting shorter in duration, the game gets harder for Adroit.
Looked like it was another fight. Like the last 2 or 3 fights have looked so good for Adroit, but they're only like trading 2 for 1. And it's not even the heroes they need again. As we see, Abed's just teeing off over and over again.
Yeah.
He's doing whatever he wants.
Part of the reason Ramsey plays so aggressively is that he needs to force out the BKBs and direct their attention away from Abed and Arteezy. Abed and Arteezy just have to wait. They have to just kite the BKBs or just wait them out before they can even show. But once they do show, they're going to make a big splash. I mean, Abed has like over 100 intelligence over this PA.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's going to nuke him really hard. That damage multiplier has now gone up to 11.5.
Oh boy. We saw then as well that, you know, Mac, he's like, hey, I'm in power. Maybe we can do some damage to this OD, but no, because Abed's so farmed, with the Shiva's Guard in the Veil, he has 36 armor. Like, the physical damage is not really doing a whole lot to him. Even if the PA's on him crits, he's going to need a lot of them to kill this OD right now. He's incredibly tanky, Arbed.
You're talking about like a 1,200, 1,300 damage nuke on this PA. And Bloodseeker is not that much better, right? He also does not have amazing intelligence game. 1.7 level.
Possible fight. They look for this Magnus early. Will get saved for now. They pop the pipe.
Box trying to jump in on this. Ramses is going to be able to catch out the PA. Astral will be used to make sure that Ramses doesn't lose another duel, because Natsumi did get the BK behind time, but now they'll turn. The crits out, they get the turn, they're taking the edges out of Arteezy. A buyback comes out from Box as he wants to try and keep this fight going in Adroit's favor, but EG, they're the ones to chase on forward. CML caught in the trees, a TP attempted by Natsumi, but they'll find him. The one on the cliff, still able to jump across towards Mac, trying his best to use the blur to get away, but he has no BKB to rely on now. Natsumi will fall. Double kill for Arteezy. And Adroit, they keep trying to take these fights this time around. The problem being the Aegis was there. Boomy does get the grab.
Nice
stop. He's under the towers. They've grabbed him back. He's dead and gone. Now Arbed, he tries to step forward to save him. He's going to turn, set up there with the destruction box, trying to get a position.
Arbed's got the hammer.
Drop. Takes them all out of the game. Triple kill. But Arbed, Boomy's trying to go at it, but Arbed, he just has so much in.
Give him the RP.
He's not going to get it, but it cleans up for nonetheless. The buybacks are coming out, but there's 3 heroes dead without buyback on Adroit. As Arbed, he's just unkillable, and he's making this OD game look very, very easy. 9-0-8. He's had no problems at all.
Dire's
And I love
bottom barracks.
as you said, it's funny, right? Because on VP it felt Ramses is kind of greedy. This game, he's literally just giving up his life for the BKB charge you said.
No, it's
just going in.
Whoa! Okay, there's no TA. There's a BKB Bloodseeker.
Oh, the rush here with the 4-step killed him.
Nice.
All right, he's going to get fly as well by the looks of it. Underneath the towers as well. He's going to get the kill.
Chase him down, chase him down. Oh.
A dieback from Arteezy.
Okay, there's still a little bit of hope here for Adroit.
Dude, Boomy's actually playing so well now. We were kind of mean for like the first minute, and he's just like, he's actually just keeping him in this game single-handedly.
He's had so many fight-winning skewers.
Oh.
It still hasn't been enough.
There's still that hope, I think, for Adroit. They may be 18k down, but we've seen the RPs and a good bit of smacking from this Bloodseeker and the PA. These heroes do still die. The OD, of course, still the big problem. They're very lucky that they were able to get Abed there in that situation. I guess he didn't quite expect that jump from Boomy, so he's being a little overconfident, standing on the high ground with himself being as low as it was.
I want to go back to Ramsey's play. Think about like the tree that happens there. If he starts a fight on PA, win or lose, it's great, right? You either catch him before he BKBs, he's going to get blown up by Skywrath, Mage, and Leshrac. Or he has to pop BKB on a duel, in which case he's wasting most of his duel time during that. He may still crit himself on the Blade Mail, which you're not going to kill the PA off, but you're at least going to do some damage. And that just leads free fights for Abed and Arteezy to play around.
Yeah, last time the OD just put the LC under immediately. Like the BKB duel just put him under, like, well, guess what? You're standing there BKB, no cares.
So the worst possible thing is that could happen is you force a BKB usage and waste almost all of its time. Once it gets down to 5 seconds, that's pretty much the whole BKB. The best thing, you're saved by, you instantly kill a PA because you catch him before he BKBs, or you're saved by your OD, in which case you just wasted a BKB for free. There's like only winning with this. Even though it looks a little silly and Ramsey's like gets blown up and like, you know, Ramsey understands that like this is not his game to shine. It's literally just him forcing fights for the good of his team.
He will have a Heaven Halberd very shortly. The rest of the Dire, they're all kind of just 5 sticking around the PA, BKB, Desolator, and going for an Eye of Scott. Are you surprised? More survivability than that glass cannon PA?
Gives him that, right?
True.
Yeah.
I guess you need
Gives him a little event.
Yeah.
It feels like you almost just had, I don't know.
I mean, like the Scotty slow it's going to help against sort of, you know, those hits coming out.
Yeah.
Get that attack speed slow down.
I remember when Scotty was just flamed by everyone. It was who like Hani was the only one picking it up, but now Scotty's picked up on every single carry hero. Up, sure. He's gone. See you later, says Crit. Blink. Rod of Ato's brown boots.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
now we're
bottom
watching
tower
Leshrac
has fallen.
for the BKB has it about 1,500.
All right, they've got Scythe. OD is resting at 200 mana. And his Sanity's Eclipse is 14 times with the intelligence when you ult over it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Mare's gonna be, the put under only steals 1 amount. Damn.
Oh.
I guess you almost have to, right? At this point, I don't know.
How low is his BKB duration anyway?
I think it's
Is it down
that was
all the way
7
now?
or 6. That was
Okay,
7, so it's 6. You're just nervous, right? I think he knows he doesn't have buyback, so if he does get caught, they just lose a full another set of racks.
Illusion.
They're holding though. It is a 20,000 gold lead for EG right now. Smoked up again.
But they're still holding on, Adroit.
They are.
20k down, and they've still been able to pull off some defenses. Yeah.
Scotty's all around.
Yeah.
Bloodseeker has one too. I didn't see that coming.
I think you're right. Just cancel out some of the intelligence he has.
You know, the big factor is just to still look towards Boomster to get the big RPs and play with the skewers as he has been doing so. Again, still very impressively so in that last hold on the mid lane when 3 of his teammates were down. Boom didn't care. He was in.
Whoa.
Making the holds happen.
Yeah. Arteezy just runs into a centaur. Is this going to be free? He's going to time this stun, and that's a duel, and that's going to be a 1 duel. Ramsey
doesn't have buyback either. What was he doing in the jungle?
He was kind of just hiding. I'm not really sure. There's going to be an Atos going out as well. Will they find the PA? Oh, they get the instant silence.
Boomy didn't get a chance to pop a single spell off.
Oh, dear.
CML will have some save there for Natsumi with the disruption. Natsumi trying to pop the BKB to get himself back to the high ground. It's easy. He's trying to think to fight now. He knows that disruption's been used. BKB's been popped as well, so PA cannot help out Shadow Demon. Seeing an opening there, Adroit, and trying to make the most of it. Waves pushing in as EG back on form to claim more at the base of Adroit. 20 seconds before Mag's back, and they can hope for some sort of RP hold. Until that point, they'll just have to watch their base fall.
Dire's middle barracks
To be
has fallen.
expected, you lose one fight when you're 20k behind. Doesn't matter the heroes. It's an OD Skywrath. They will just take your buildings.
Dire's bottom shrine has
It
fallen.
went the Crit didn't go the global concussive
I
shot.
saw it.
He went the 15% magic resistance reduction seal, which means it now does 60% increased magic damage. Which, again, when you have an OD who's capable of doing like 1,500 damage or something like that to some of these heroes.
Well, especially now that the OD's got the Hex, and now that also you know that the BKBs are getting low. It's a game where BKBs were picked up early, so the chances that Crit is going to find himself in fights where he's getting the Ancient Seal out, there's no BKB, it's increasing. So he's getting a lot of value out of that skin.
I do disagree with Scotty. I don't think you're gonna get one shot by
On both
OD.
of the heroes,
It doesn't
or?
matter. I mean, Bloodseeker can go for it, whatever. But they needed Basher on.
You needed a way to burst.
Well, they're in.
Yeah.
At least they're trying. Rupture's down on top bed. Definitely a hard target to go for. They're going to go in and straight away. Max going to be hexed up, but the BKB down. Natsumi's on top of Arbed. Arbed is dead. Instant buyback from the OD as Arbed wants to get back in and punish Adroit whilst these BKBs are not available. The duel's there from Ramses. He's locked him down. The PA is trouble. The Sanity's out of the game. Natsumi goes dead for 75. No buyback available on the PA. Now EG can just look for the cleanup. Mac will pop his BKB. He's trying to take that at least. Artesia will find the Lesh, but another buyback is there. Luxury that this Bloodseeker will not have himself dead for a couple of minutes. EG's got everyone back in the game with those buybacks. They can now look to push on and try and go for more. Actually, I said that, but he just the buyback back available again. So he's still in, and they didn't use RP, so if they can hold for 30 seconds, they will have a jump rate from Boomy. But in that 30 seconds, they'll lose a third set of racks, maybe even more. An attempt from Buck to slow things down a little bit. But he'll fall, and EG can look to continue to clean up this game too, as it looks to be.
And you have 25 less shrek with the Edict, pal. Your buildings are officially melted.
The attack speed talent as well on the Ogre.
Oh,
Bed's attacking so fast
Here we go,
and
boom.
makes that intelligence
Here we go.
forever.
He can RP to skew all the fire, but
And the creeps that are hitting the base. And he goes down and wait, it's not over yet. And now it's over. And that was